And we also have to remember that these are young kids too. And the longer I've coached really young female athletes, the more patience I've developed, because we have to realize as adults, as parents, and as coaches that young girls are not going to get it perfect when they're 8. They're not going to get it perfect when they're 12 or 13. They're still growing. They're still developing their motor skills. So with speed and mechanics, we have to still have some patience with them. And I really want to hammer this home, because I think when, maybe a girl doesn't have the perfect mechanics that you see a pro athlete doing online, it's like, well, that's a pro athlete. They've mastered that craft of sprint mechanics for many, many years. And we have to remember that every young girl is on their own speed journey, which brings me to the storm that is the growth spurt. Please expect, when your daughter is ages 9 to 12, 9 to 13, her body is going to go through some really wacky things. Her limbs are growing, her bones are growing, her muscles are growing. Some girls are getting taller than your daughter. Maybe your daughter is a little behind in height. And we have to remember that. We have to remember where she's at in her journey. Quite frankly, if your daughter is maybe 10 years old and she is not the tallest on the team, meanwhile, you have other girls who are a couple inches taller than her or maybe more, please give your daughter grace, because she can't control that. She can't control that her stride length is going to be shorter than a taller girl. So just focus on what you can control in the training. Still give her sprint exposure, make sure she's enjoying speed training, and really make sure she's working on that cognitive component, because sometimes the shorter girls, if they can still be fast thinkers, sometimes they can beat the taller girls. So that's why the cognitive component's so important, and not doing this BS rehearsed speed training. You want reaction. You want spatial awareness. You want her head on a swivel. You want to sign her up for sessions that hone those skills during this time. And the last thing I'll close with, just to remind everyone, you just please be patient with speed. It took me till, I'd say, age 21, when I was a senior at Johns Hopkins University and became an All-American and the National Midfielder of the Year. It took me until then to reach my peak in speed. And even now, and this is so funny, even now at age 35, I'm still training speed, and I'm continuing to find that the more I do it as I age, and the more I also focus on good nutrition and staying strong, I can still become faster than I was when I was 21 as an All-American. And right now, I am training for the World Championships with Team USA. I'm competing in the 60-meter sprint. And right now, I am faster than I was when I was 21 years old. And I just turned 35. So again, it's something that is a lifetime pursuit. It's something that takes many, many years. And you have to keep showing up.